gone caught behind. So Ambrose goes, streak strikes in the first over, and the night watchman is disposed of very instantly. 81 for 4.
That is what Zimbabwe will be looking for. An early wicket, doesn't matter which one it is, whether it's a night watchman or Sherwin Campbell. Very good delivery again, that from Heath Streak. That's the line that we were suggesting that he would be bowling, with 3 slips on the gully plus 2 other men on the offside, just about off stump, committing the batsman to a stroke. Good delivery. Certainly knows he has to go. A bit disappointed, but he did the job last night. It's 81 for 4 West Indies.
Jimmy Adams, the new West Indies captain, comes in at the loss of his night watchman in the first over of the day, and with his team in a precarious position at 81 for 4. That's close and out. Streak strikes again. West Indies in real trouble. 87 for 5, Campbell goes. And a worried look on the face of the captain.
Campbell hasn't really been looking to be in top form here at all, and this is another very good delivery from Heath Streak. He has started to come forward, but dragged back that left leg. Actually hit him straight in line, not a long way forward. Again, there can be no complaints when that right index finger, or in the case of George Sharp, the left index finger comes up. It's 87 for 5.
So WAVELL HINDS, the second debutant in the West Indies team, comes in at a difficult time. 87 for 5, 2 early wickets to Heath Streak.
This is runs for Jimmy Adams, I think 4 of them. Only just. Brings up the West Indies 100.
That's short, and this is put away. Just backward a square. That was too short, 4 runs, and it ends Murphy's over, 107 for 5. A longer again to Adams. Through the covers, he's hit him for 1 boundary, and this might well reach the boundary again. It does. So just over pitching Henry Alonga there, and Adams quick to seize on it. Again, he smashes it through the offside. This time it's WAVELL HINDS, and that's probably his best shot so far, and that'll do a lot of good for him. Oh, he's given him out. Up goes the finger from umpire Sharp, and Jimmy Adams, the West Indian captain, is on his way, and the West Indies 121 for 6.
I think Jimmy Adams would be a bit surprised, but I am not. It's time that the batsmen tend to use the bat more than the pad. That ball was going to hit the stumps. There is no doubt about it. It did not pitch outside leg, so he's out. It's 121 for 6.
Crisis time for the West Indies at 121 for 6. New batsman is the wicketkeeper Ridley Jacobs, yet another left-hander. This might get him 4 runs in the gap between second slip and gully. He's looking to hit it more through the covers. Bit short, and this is put away through the covers. Good shot. 4 runs. Again, it's a bit short, and once more he puts it away. It's good batsmanship, that, because you might well tend to want to hit it a bit backward a square.
Caught and bowled. So Murphy gets his second wicket. Ridley Jacobs anxious to get after him and hit it hard but straight back. And the West Indies lose their 7th wicket with Jacobs going. They're 136. They're in dire straits.
Short turns, doesn't bounce. That's what got rid of Jacobs. It's gone off the toe of the bat. Very little bounce indeed, but quite a lot of turn. Cramping the shot, nicely caught by the bowler. Brian Murphy takes his 2nd wicket in Test cricket. Jacobs gone for 10 off just 10 deliveries. And the West Indies in trouble now, 136 for 7.
Here's a rare sight for the West Indies, a right-handed batsman coming in, Franklin Rose, to replace Ridley Jacobs. And that is a googly, in fact, and it's put away. Sorry, it's a leg break, and it's put away. First bounce for 4. Bowled him all over the shop. It really was predictable. In swinger, almost got through the previous ball, and now right through him, and the satisfying clunk of leather on wood for any bowler.
I don't know whether there was just a little bit of reverse swing there. Yes, I think there was. The previous delivery found the inside edge and didn't get through. This one does. Through the gap between bat and pad that we refer to sometimes as the gate. Rose goes, and the West Indies lose their 8th wicket for 149.
New batsman is Rion King, coming in at number 10.
Responds immediately, and it's 2 bounces into the boundary in front of the Dos Santos stand at mid-wicket. He lambastes this one a little bit in the air through the covers. A diving alonger would have brought off a brilliant catch if he had have got close enough to it. I don't know that he did. Appeal for LBW, and up goes the finger from umpire Sharp. So it has worked for the Zimbabweans. The change from Streak in place of Murphy, the leg spinner, and Rion King has been trapped LBW, and it's 161 for 9.
Good decision by Andy Flower. Nips back quite a lot. He's gone a long way across his stumps. Umpire George Sharp says you're out. So King goes for 2. West Indies really struggling now. 161 for 9.
Courtney Walsh is the new batsman. He came to the wicket with a huge ovation from this crowd, almost as though he might be a batting saviour. But of course we all know that he's got more ducks in Test cricket than anybody else. Slower ball now, hit down the ground. He really got hold of that one. That's 4. He goes down the wicket, and he's hit this very high. Man is chasing round the boundary. It'll be a marvellous catch if he took it. What a tremendous effort, but he couldn't hold on, and it goes for 4. Grant Flower, that was a fantastic effort. It was up in the air a long time. He made an enormous amount of ground, but couldn't hold it.
This is a good effort. I think WAVELL HINDS, realizing with that the longer had come in, decided to go straight down the ground. It wasn't as straight as he would have liked, and that was a great effort. He ran a long way. Grand Flower got hands to it, but it still trickled over the boundary. But a great effort. Would have been a brilliant catch.
Down the ground for 4. Lovely shot by Walsh. Tremendous blow by the veteran fast bowler. 2 slips, silly point. He's gone. That's the end of the innings. And Brian Murphy gets his 3rd wicket. A good day for him. And with a name like Murphy, how appropriate it's on St. Patrick's Day. 187 all out the West Indies.
That was a very decent effort from WAVELL HINDS, making his debut in Test match cricket, unbeaten with 46 when all else around him failed. And the Zimbabwe bowlers, there were wickets there for Heath Streak and also for Brian Murphy, of course, who's playing in this match here at Lord's. First day's play, the West Indies were all out for 187. We're going to pick it up now at the start of the Zimbabwe first innings. Curtly Ambrose is bowling to Neil Johnson.
That's close and out. First ball. Curtly Ambrose has struck very first ball. And the oval goes wild.
This match has come alive, that is for sure. The crowd are ecstatic, Amby's ecstatic, his teammates are. And first up, just have a look at this delivery. It keeps the fraction low, but that is plumb in front. There is no doubt about that. And umpire Sharp agrees, and Amby loves it. Neil Johnson gone for naught. Zimbabwe 1 wicket down with no runs on the board.
New batsman is Trevor Gripper, relatively new to Test cricket. Edged and caught. Sherwin Campbell. Grand flower goes. What a sensational start for the West Indies. What a sensational start for the two veterans.
This crowd here are enjoying this. They're loving it. 2 overs, 2 wickets. Ambrose, the very first delivery and the last delivery of the second over. Courtney Walsh gets the outside edge, straight to second slip. And the celebrations start. No runs on the board. 2 wickets down. Grant Flower gone for naught. Murray Goodwin, the new batsman at the crease. Zimbabwe in deep trouble.
That's down through the gully area, a run away for 4. There's no third man. So the first boundary of the Zimbabwe innings.
Short 4. Murray Goodwin very, very strong on the cut and the pull. He was raised in Western Australia on the bouncy pitch at the Waka. Through the gap between third slip and gully, down to the boundary, along the ground for 4. Rose would be disappointed with the boundary, but not discouraged by the fact that he found the edge. Edge and caught. Gale the catcher. Courtney Walsh 1 wicket closer to his goal of the world record. And that's an important wicket. It's that of Murray Goodwin, who was looking very positive.
7 to go for Courtney Walsh. He's annoyed with himself as Murray Goodwin. Not a great shot. Looking to force it off the back foot. Finds the edge. Straight to Gale at slip. And the West Indian celebrations begin again. I think Courtney Walsh loved that. Goodwin gone for 20. 27 for 3.
What was that off? There's a big appeal. I think it might have been the arm guard, and umpire Steve Buckner agrees. There was a huge appeal, of course. Big deflection. Oh, I don't know. I think it was in fact off the glove. This is well played. That's a lovely shot. Big gap there in the covers, and that will be 4 runs.
Down to third man, over the top. No one down there. If you're going, go hard, they say. As that ball sneaks past Chandapal, And it looks as if it will just reach the boundary. It does. And goes for 4.
This is again in the air. It's 4 runs. Might have been a fingertip to it there. Jimmy Adams in the gully, the captain, and he hit it very hard. And very nearly a Yorker that got through there. And he's going to get 4 runs that I don't think should have been.
Beautiful shot. Perfect timing from Andy Flower, and it'll get away for 4.
And that's gone through for 4. Long hop and pulled away by Gripper. He saw the opportunity for 4. And just wide, Powell might just have got a hand to it. Outside edge found, examining the fingers, and substitute on the field. Now let's have a look and see how catchable it was.
Good delivery, finds the outside edge. Well, that was just about catchable. Good delivery, finds the outside edge. Well, that was just about catchable. Powell certainly got fingertips to it.
And now stroke through the offside for 4. Well, no luck at all here for Courtney Walsh.
And that's in the air, but Walsh is not the most athletic of fielders, and it goes to the boundary. A little bit fortunate that, and brings up Andy Flower's 50. He's 17th to go with his 6 Test hundreds.